I grew up in South Louisiana, and at 8 years old, I remember having to evacuate for Hurricane Katrina, and like many others, worrying there would be nothing left to come back to. That was the reality for hundreds of people. I'm Katrina, your Lafayette Parish reporter. 20 years later, I'm standing inside the Cajundome that was once converted into a mega shelter for evacuees. I'm speaking with a law enforcement officer who tells me about his experience during that time.
I had a part-time role as the event manager for this facility. I would come in every time there was a concert or an event. I would come in and manage the facility during that event.
Current Duson Police Chief Kip Judice was a Lafayette Parish Sheriff's deputy in 2005. Chief Judice tells me public safety and comfort was #1 for those going through tragedy.
They were coming from a very unsafe environment, and so we wanted to make sure that that was on our forefront. I remember meeting with the director, Greg Davis, that morning, and he told me, he said, "Kip, I want everyone that comes off that bus to be treated like a ticketed guest going to the most expensive concert in our facility."
Just days after the storm, buses started to arrive.
In that very first morning, we processed over 1,500 people into the facility, most of which were still wet and muddy. It was horrific to watch some of those people coming off the bus. It's hard to describe, but in my mind, it's like lifeless. They had nothing, and they blank stares, not knowing where they were going next, not knowing what they were about to walk into.
Chief Judy spent nearly 2 months here at the Cajundome, working 20-hour days, making sure the evacuees were cared for. He reflects on the moments that he cherishes.
We had a child the day after he arrived here, his 5th birthday. None of his friends were here. They were all displaced in different areas. But we went down the road, we got a birthday cake. The staff all bought birthday presents. And in the very front office of this building, we had a birthday party for that little boy.
He also went on to inspire others he once cared for in this building.
I was invited to attend McNeese State graduation for one of the evacuees that came here, one of the people that stayed here. She ended up, because the interactions we had, she went into college and graduated in criminal justice.
Do you think the time that you spent here during those 60 days, do you think it changed, your outlook?
No question. So I've been police chief for 10 years, and I oftentimes think about how I'd like to treat people, how I'd like my officers to treat people, right? Because we don't know what someone's going through when we pull them over on the side of the road. I didn't know what these people were going through when they came off that bus.
His time here during catastrophe was a lesson in compassion.
I learned that in 2005 right here. And I carry that with me today. And I think that till I'm gone, I'm gonna remember that kind of approach to every situation, because to me, it changed the way these people walked out of this facility versus the way they walked in.
Chief Judice reminding all of us that love, community, and respect is a light that gets people through their darkest moments. I'm Katrina, your Lafayette Parish reporter for KATC TV3.